Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. In the last episode, we finished up the Pharos Lighthouse and accidentally killed Redis in the process. Ooh, I just realized it's dry over in Giza. We should totally go into Giza and officially finish off the Great Cockatrice escape. Alright. So in this episode, I'll be beginning to tackle a bunch of the optional side quests and such that I haven't finished yet. Mainly hunts and espers. I'm gonna start with the espers. Well, just one esper. Let's see. So once you've done with the Great Cockatrice escape, you can come back here and talk to Terra. All the cockatrices are finally back. Dania told me it's all because of you. Thank you! And she gives you a couple high hithers. I'll do better this time. Who needs a magic feather anyway? I'll figure out what they're thinking on my own. Anyway, also from the last part, I forgot that I wanted to unlock Famfrit for someone on that last part, and I forgot to do it. So, I'll just do that at the start here. Let's see, so... Sadly, it won't be going to Vaughn. He doesn't unlock anything. Let's see. Does Balthier get lucky again? Probably not. Fran... looks like it's a no for Fran, too. Maybe Bosch, although... daggers and numerology aren't exactly enticing, but it's something. Let's see. For Ash, she can get Dispel, Get, and Arise. That can be handy. I'm thinking Ash. And then stuff I already unlocked for Black Mage. And then finally, Penelo. Let's see, Penelo would get the Battle Lore she already unlocked. And... oh, time magic. Okay, we're giving it to Penelo. Yeah, that time magic is way too good to pass up. Arise would be nice for Ash, but time magic. Okay, and then I also need to buy licenses, so I will see you guys once that's taken care of, and we'll be on our way to get our next Esper. Alright, and we're back. Got everything taken care of, so now it's on to where our first of our last side quest begins. Oh, I forgot to turn off my gambits. Alright. Let's see. Okay, those are taken care of. Oh, I should have changed my accessories around a bit, too. Fran pretty much has all of her licenses unlocked, similar to Vaughn, so now I don't have to worry about her needing things. So, yeah, let me actually take care of that. Don't know what to give her permanently, though. Hermes sandals sound nice. Let's go ahead and slap one on Balthier. Why not? Alright, so the first of our optional espers that we're going after is in the Garmscythe Waterway. In order to do this one, you first need to get to clear the Tomb of Wraithwall, and then complete the hunt with the White Chew, the White Moose hunt. You need to make sure you do that one before you can tackle this one. And that's because in order to even get to this Esper, we need to be able to control the sluice gates. And that's what the key that she gave us does. Right, I can keep that fast forward on. Anyway, here we go. So, to begin, you want to make sure that you turn that gates 3 and 10 are closed, while gates 4 and 11 are open. So right now, only gate 10 is closed, so we're going to activate number 3. And that closes that gate. Lots of pretty effects pop up on the screen. And now we need to go to the south and west and use the control at the far... Go down to the number 3 Cloaca Spur. So this one here, southwest. And there should be another sluice gate control there. Let's see. I guess pimp? I don't know what that thing is called. Whatever. There's the thing we need to activate. The number 1 sluice control. Close it. Make sure there's nothing back here. And then let's check down below before we head back. Jade collar. And 13 gil. Yay, we're rolling in the monies. Alright, so now we head back. And now we gotta swap all the switches. So we need to open gates 3 and 10 and close gates 4 and 11. For gate 3. And now 4. Sorry, this isn't more entertaining. I can't think of anything else to comment on. Although I did watch a video on a guy talking about how he liked Final Fantasy 15 a bit more because of the flaws. Like, as the game got more fixed, he ended up liking it a little bit less as time went on. And it got me thinking more about Final Fantasy 15. I think it would have been a lot better if they had just stuck to an extremely simple narrative. Get from point A to point B, and then you're done. Well, I read that from someone in the comments section, and I agreed with them. I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but it was the parts of the game that were the most charming were also the parts that were the most glaring issues, like the voice acting and the what the other words I can't think of right now are. Everyone's level 47. Anything back here? It looks like a no, so let's activate this one. I think that's the right one. The guide I'm looking at mentions a different number. It said to go down the number 4 Cloaca Spore. Or Spur. Weird. Achilles. Okay, that is a technique that makes an enemy vulnerable or weak to an extra element. However, I've never actually used it, so I don't know for sure, but I think it doesn't work against enemies who are protected, which is most bosses. So it's not really going to work out that well. Alright, and then after you've activated that one, come back into this room, and you want to make sure that, let's see. We want to close 3 and 4 and open 10 and 11. Wait, what? Oh! So I gotta open this one first, and then open 3. Okay. I thought I could just activate them all willy-nilly. And then close number 3. Alright, and then once you've got that all taken care of, I recommend touching the save crystal and possibly saving. I'm not going to do it, the autosave's got my back. Anyway, make sure you're topped off, and then you head directly south into the number 1 cloaca. And as you can tell from the mist, we're basically here already. I'm gonna get closer to where he's going to spawn before I do my party setup stuff. So let me take care of that. I'm not sure if I want to leave it in or not. You know, why not? I don't know. Anyway, the party I intend to go forward with is Fran, Ash, and Bosch. The main reason is, while you're fighting this boss, you will be constantly, and I mean constantly, having your health drained. So, the ideal approach is that you want to be able to heal a lot, and I mean a lot. He can also inflict sap, so an immunity to sap is definitely going to be helpful. Oh, the tourmaline ring. I'm gonna put that on everyone here. Actually, except Bosch. Bosch is going to use the Sage's Ring, because he's going to be needing to cast a lot of spells. Yeah, and it's only one encounter, but I do want him, I guess I can let her have some more stuff, and I really wish there were more of these. I don't even remember how I got that. Okay, anyway. And finally, for Gambits, I'm gonna make sure I turn off X Potion, but I will turn on Self-Decoy and Ally Any Bubble. We're gonna decoy Fran, Bubble. Let's see, you should know Arise by now, so let's turn that on. And then for Ash, we're going to want to decoy on Fran and make sure everyone keeps Bubble up. Alright, so we'll let everyone get everything buffed. And then we're gonna go right on down. And here he is. Cuchulainn. And every time I say that name, I always think of, let's see. What's the name of it? The Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works abridged. I always think of, the way Saber said, Cuchulainn, Ireland's child, a white and faithful dog. And that's pretty much all you gotta watch out for. Oh, no, disable's not good. Disable is not good. Okay. Alright, so I'll have Fran be immune to the sap, because having that with HP drain on her is bad. And I'm going to want to have Ash and Bosch immune to disable, because that is not something I can deal with. He also summons in adds, but it only happens that one time. Oh crap, I haven't set my gambits back to lowest HP. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, once you get rid of all the adds, he's going to change up tactics just a smidge. And you know what? I'm gonna change up Bosch's charge gambit. I'm instead gonna have him use a high ether on himself when he gets below 10%, because I want him to be able to how do I get rid of disable? Huh. I'm gonna try one of those remedies to get rid of disable on Fran. There we go. Yeah, and that's just pretty much Cuchulainn. Just make sure your main tank and your healers don't get too close to him. Now, let's see, Fran won't be able to do that with disable up. You know what? This is getting annoying. Yeah, he also has invert to swap everyone's stuff. So it can get very tricky. Yeah, slow's not going to do much good. I'll just have Ash continue to spam shock. Fran can cure it. And invert can be both a blessing and a curse. So that way your characters will get their MP back if they're running low. Right, I'm gonna try a quickening chain to try and speed things up. Let's lead with Ash and North Swain's low. It's recommended you try and tackle him when you're in the late 40s, early 50s level-wise. So ideally, you'll just want to have access to Cuchulainn. Having a healer to spam that is very helpful. You can also wait till all 4 of his adds pop in before you try a quickening chain, and then hit him with the quickening chain, and hopefully get a good enough thing at the end in order to take out all of his adds. The lightning one should take them all out, and the water one should get close. Also, I like that one. Bosch's Flame Purge is very pretty.
I must endure. It ends now.
This is Fran's level 3. I kinda don't like this one, but I find it very interesting that both she and Penelo seem to have Ice Element level 3 quickenings.
I must be strong.
hopefully I'll be able to show off Ash's level 3 one as well. She does have it. And then I do know that this game is a bit more gear dependent, but if you are ever having trouble, grinding levels can help out. It's not going to be a big difference, but every little bit helps. So if you do have trouble, go ahead and grind, and it can probably help you out.
I must endure.
I only got 9. And I think I only got 2 level 2s, 3 level 3s, and 3 level 1s. Got me the lightning one. Hopefully that reduced his HP by a lot. Heck, if I'm lucky, I finished him off. And no, it barely did anything. And mobilize is not that big a deal. But I am gonna have Fran go ahead and use a high ether on Bosch, because he's running low on MP, and it'll be a lot easier if he doesn't have to spend time healing that. Meanwhile, Ash can focus on dealing as much damage as possible. As far as I'm aware, Cuchulainn does not have too many weaknesses, or any weaknesses really, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, you can just Asuna that. I did not know. And yeah, it basically just stalls for time, and it's very annoying. Okay, let's remedy Fran. HP's fallen down, so let's have Fran, instead of using haste, let's have her use one of my haste guns. I should really go back into the Great Crystal and grab the haste against spell. Got him! Woo! So that is Cuchulainn, Ireland's child of light and faithful hound, taken care of. I'll never be able to say it as good as she did. And obviously has a different monocle in this one. And I think Bosch stabbed himself, because that was going through his thumb. Yeah, Cuchulainn the Impure. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I have no idea how to do that. I can barely even speak English, let alone read it. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off... Well, no, we want to keep that on. I probably shouldn't have turned off that X potion one, but I wanted Fran to focus on stuff. Change this back to charge. And Ash can turn these off. Okay. Alright, so let's first look at his bestiary entry. Excuse me, I always go to the wrong one for some odd reason. Cuchulainn. Vershchika Ascendant, Scion created to rid the world of its impurities by swallowing them within himself, in opposition to Nabraeolus the Majestic, Scion of Light. The world, however, was more filled with impurity and corruption than even the gods dared imagine, and having swallowed it all, the once beautiful Cuchulainn was transformed into a hideous thing, a deity of filth, and so did he turn against his creators. Wherever his feet should fall, there all life withers to dust. Yeah. He didn't show up looking like that in Final Fantasy XIV, but they did have an enemy named Cuchulainn who looked very disgusting. Alright, so he's down here for Vaughn, and he would unlock Wither, which would actually be very handy to have. And White Magic 12, also very handy. For Balthier, who I seem to be playing favorites with, he'd get Battle Lore. Well, just in terms of Espers, nothing. Let's see. On Fran, we'd be able to get Shades of Black. And nothing. For Bosch, we'd be able to get Stamp, which we already got. Or Libra, which he knew by default. Let's see. Ash would get a whole lot of nothing. And a whole lot of nothing. And Penelo would get Magic Lore, which she already has, or Black Magic's 9 and 10, which she doesn't really need. So the the obvious choice is Vaughn for the White Magic and the Wither. And I can fix my party up later. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.